America, 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 KKK. It's your boy Irb Digital, live from the trenches of the resistance. Today I'm here to let y'all know the resistance is forming. Understand, y'all, the cavalry ain't coming. You are the cavalry. I'm the cavalry. We're the cavalry. There's no men and women in green uniforms coming to fight the good fight for us. Freedom ain't never been free. And ain't nobody got their freedom by sitting around letting somebody else fight that fight for them. I'm here to spread the whispers of an underrepresented and underserved community. My community has a lack of representation in this country. Our vote doesn't matter. The only thing America listens to is money, and we don't have the capital to make the people in power listen to us, respect us, negotiate with us. So we got to find new ways to be effective. And one of those ways is the new landscape of America, which is the internet, social media. We've got to change the algorithm. The algorithm is filled with legacy media, with billionaires propagandizing the people. So it's time for the people to stand up, rise up, stand against the oppression of all people, but especially the most vulnerable in our society, which is Black and brown people, women, LGBTQ. So let me play a clip for you.
Come out to the box.
Historically, Republicans and Democrats alike have failed us. Republicans have been the underbelly of the racist corporate class, rich, for a long time. Democrats have been corporate as well. They just don't have racism in their underbelly in the same way that Republicans have pandered to the racist, white supremacist, Christo-fascist class that funds this country. So here's a clip.
Let me get this straight. This guy said he was going to be a dictator on day one. He was lifting lines wholesale from Mein Kampf, saying that immigrants are poisoning the blood of America. He tried to destroy the Constitution. He ignored a co-equal branch of government. He called veterans suckers and losers. He defied a federal judge's order, precipitated a constitutional crisis. What did you guys do? What did the people of America in 2025 do? So the line in the sand, it has been drawn. It is very clear what we're up against. You all are students of history. I mean, you go back to the first democracy in the Greek Peninsula 2,500 years ago. Go back to the Roman Republic. Go back to the Weimar Republic in the 1920s and the 1930s. While you're twiddling your thumbs and playing nice and trying to be bipartisan, they are killing your fucking country and taking away your democracy. So we are either going to fight or we are going to surrender, and I plan on fighting. That's right.
So, now historically, Democrats have just, good cop, bad cop. They really don't do shit to stop what's going on up there. I mean, once you hit a certain amount of wealth, there's not really much that these policies that Republicans are pushing will affect you. In fact, they probably benefit them. Trump benefits the Democrats. Trump benefits the media. Trump is a cash cow. Democrats can't fundraise the way they do when Trump is in power. One thing that I like about this clip is Beto, Waltz, politicians like AOC, Bernie, they're on to something here. Combining the message of progressives and the labor class could really prove to be a winning strategy. Coalitions need to be formed to stop these fascist, tyrannical regimes that aim to take away the rights of the people so that they can enrich themselves and their friends, so that they don't have to follow the law, they can break it and face no consequences. My name's Irb Digital, and I plan on being a part of the resistance that is needed in this age of new media. Times have changed. The battlefield is now the internet, social media. I plan on speaking truth to power, finding people who are empathetic to those who will be negatively affected by the policies of this racist, dishonest, scamming, violent, disgusting administration. So my plan is to start streaming, releasing content on YouTube, and just being a message for the people I hold close, for my family, for my friends, and with the help of my allies at Political Drain, we're going to change the algorithm that keeps us propagandized and trapped. Stuff I plan to go over is obviously politics, but from a black perspective. You see, I'm a black man in this country, and things aren't going good for my people. For a long time, racism, we all knew it existed, but for the most part, the racists had to keep their racism out of public discourse or face consequences. But ever since the election of Obama, seems like white people have just been propagandized into feeling like racism is back in style. It's okay. So I'll be discussing politics from a black perspective. I'll also be talking about things that interest me. I won't just be talking about politics because I'll drive myself fucking crazy. So things like sports, sports I like the most, basketball, racing, soccer. Those are things I'm passionate about. So I'll be talking about those things. And one thing, I used to be one of the biggest die-hard football fans in the world. I grew up watching football. I ain't missed nothing. NFL primetime, didn't matter. And then one day, my favorite player decided he was going to speak out against police brutality. And what they do, they blackballed his ass. Colluded together to keep him from playing in the NFL. Eventually walked away from the game. So did I. And then what the NFL do? They call in Captain Save-A-Ho Jay-Z to come clean up their image with black people. And they waved enough dollars in front of that brother, so he took it. Man, I tell you, your heroes live long enough, they usually become the villain, man. It's crazy. Also, things that affect the culture, man, things that we love to talk about. So, we got music, style, fashion, things that move the culture. Actually, the culture moves those things. I'm going to talk about things like tech, gaming, sim racing. That's one of my passions. I'll be doing quite a bit of that. I've streamed on Twitch for years, but typically avoided politics, but I can't do that anymore. There's too much shift in social norms in this country, and it's got me concerned about the well-being of my family, well-being of my friends. Our rights are being taken away. Number one, let me just say thank you to the kind, brave folks at Political Drain. They are part of the resistance. Going forward, you're going to hear a lot from me and my friends at Political Drain. And we're going to change the algorithm, change the message, change the culture of this country. To my veterans out there, my fellow veteran, stand up to this tyranny. We took an oath to defend this country. And it's time for us to start waking up. It's time to awaken that sleeping giant. Can't let tyranny take over this country. This is a country built on democracy. And we need to get back to that. And let me sign off with this, y'all. As I said, we should all stand with and for any oppressed people. So I leave you with this.
To shatter the chains of occupation and tyranny. Never forget, my friends, that the Palestinians, much like African Americans in the United States, have been subjected to a heart-wrenching history of suffering and torment. The birth of Israel in 1948 brought forth the mass expulsion and dispossession of hundreds of thousands of Palestinians from their ancestral homes and land. This is a historic injustice that continues to haunt the lives of Palestinians to this very day. The situation in Palestine serves as a brutal reminder of the consequences of colonialism and the ruthless dispossession of indigenous people. It is an agonizing reminder that the fight for justice knows no borders, and we must stand united in solidarity with all oppressed peoples, whether they reside in the United States, South Africa, or anywhere around the world.
That speech was from one of the most influential people in my life, the great Malcolm X. Stand in solidarity with those that are oppressed. It's your boy Irb Digital, signing off.
Hey y'all, the Amazon boycott starts today. We are not buying anything from Amazon. I know it sucks and I know it's hard for a lot of y'all, but we're going to have to make them feel it, okay? Like we did Target, we're doing a 40-day fast from their ass. We need to do the same thing with Amazon.
Follow us on all these things you see here, and our link tree is in the description. Maybe even get some merch.